have Robert from Karuschain.
Hi, good to meet you.
How are you liking the day today? How's
It's
the event?
full of excitement, full of energy. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Here you are, you're presenting
Yep.
Karuschain. Can you tell us a bit about the project?
Well, we've come here to. Well, we're looking for fundraising, so we're hopefully doing an IEO at the end of next week on La Token.
Oh, nice.
So Karuschain is all about supply chain integrity and transparency.
Okay.
So it's all about the mining industry, the precious metals mining industry, so not the blockchain mining industry.
Okay.
And it's about how do customers like Tiffany and Cartier get hold of ethical gold or ethical precious metals. So making sure that there hasn't been slave labor or child labor or that bad mining practices, bad use of chemicals, so we can actually demonstrate green gold.
Oh, that's great. That's very interesting, actually. Do you have? So, are there any such companies approaching you for this?
Well, we've had our first big deal was announced earlier this week, where we have a big revenue share agreement with the biggest mining software company in the world. So they've seen the advantages of blockchain into their application. So we're looking at seeing how far we can bring these two things together. They have access to something like 250 miners around the world. So we're hoping that we'll get very fast traction out of this deal.
Okay, what are your thoughts on precious metals and blockchain, both of these together? Like, do you think it's creating a whole new way of better business?
Like blockchain is a technology. I think people get confused about crypto and blockchain.
Yes.
We're not crypto, we're blockchain. So we use the blockchain technology to really ensure that we can have and demonstrate the ethical gold.
All right.
In terms of timing, it's just amazing. So you've got this massive wave of interest in blockchain. At the same time, gold is going through the roof, platinum is going through the roof, and with all the uncertainty in the industrial markets, we see those two, or diamonds. Well, we had a great discussion with a diamond blockchain company who actually want to do asset-backed tokens, and they automatically then see the linkage with Karuschain to be able to demonstrate integrity throughout the whole supply chain.
Oh, very interesting, very interesting. That's great. How much funds are you planning to raise, and what's the partnerships? Do you want to give us a bit?
So we're raising somewhere between 2 and 5 million over the next 3-4 months, and that'll fund us to completion. So we've got a number of different partnerships which are ready to announce as well around this space. So we're hopefully already break even in terms of from a revenue perspective and profit perspective. So we're definitely making progress.
Nice. So when are you guys going to go live?
29th of October, where the IEO is going live on La Token.
Okay.
So we've already been on Probit as well in South Korea, which was a sellout. So we're doing really well. The momentum's really building.
Okay. So do you plan on? What are your goals for next year, and do you want to get as many partnerships as possible?
So we're in beta testing mode at the moment. So it's all about ensuring that the technology works in the marketplace, and then it'll be just a matter of developing and rolling out the marketing strategy to really link in with the miners around the world.
All right. And how big is your team? Like how many?
So we've got offices in about 4 or 5 different countries now.
Okay. So are you planning a more expansion?
Well, the initial focus is South Africa. That's where a lot of these precious metals miners are.
Yes.
But that'll be very closely followed by offices in Canada, as well as the US, and then we're thinking about South America as well. We've got offices at the moment in Ecuador, but we're also looking maybe going further in South America as well.
All right. So do you think regulation will bother you or cause a hindrance?
Well, no, it's going to help us because the governments are so interested in this space because they want to know.
As long as it's crypto, that's when
exactly. They don't understand crypto, so we're saying we're a blockchain. We can actually help you in terms of being able to demonstrate the flows of gold and that people are properly accounting for it, properly paying their taxes on it, and therefore locking it down. So we're envisaging in the next 2 years that the governments will start mandating this into the industry so that customers have to use our product.
And here it's blockchain, better transparency, right?
Exactly, and it's immutable.
Exactly.
So it's perfect.
Yeah. So is there anything else that you'd like to just tell us about the project or before signing off?
Well, we're in this position now where finally the market sees the relevance of what we're doing. And we're seeing now also that the relationships that we've been building over the last year actually come to fruition. So it's great that we're now announcing very, very interesting marketing deals out there.
Okay, and sorry, I forgot to ask you this, but how long have you been working on this?
It's about 2 years. 2 years. 2 years in the running. So.
All right. So and you're going live very soon.
End of October.
Okay, in a week. Yes.
Indeed.
All right. It was very
Thank
nice
you. Thank you very much.
to you.
Thank you.
Good
Really
luck in
enjoyed
your
it.